Guys, what up? Number 7 on the episode of Little Vanilla 1.2. We're going to be doing an update because from the last episode 6, I took some time and I've been playing on my own, doing. I wanted to get to the point where we had a Fortune 3 pick, and we were able to do that. But part of that process was it takes when you're missing when you start making a decent amount of tools, and you start, every time this takes, level 27 through level 30 to make every single one of these. It just takes a long time and gathering a lot of materials and a lot of experience to get these. So for 2 or 3 of my items, I went to the nether and I was just getting a bunch of nether quartz. So when you spawn into the nether, obviously this is a new seed in a new game, and everything around me, I just mined a bunch of stuff, and there's a lot of experience with nether quartz, but after, it's just extremely hostile in there, and I don't like running really extremely far, so the farther you get away from your portal, the more sketchy it gets. So I tried to make 3 enough experience for 3 items, and I missed, and then I came back to the open world. So we're gonna rest here real quick, and I'm gonna show you what I ended up doing. So now that it's daytime, we're gonna run out here real quick. You guys can see I ended up making a chess piece. We had a really good time. So I ended up getting Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and Fortune 3. You guys are going to see how crazy this is. I don't know. This is what I enjoy. This is what I like playing, and getting to this point of the game where I've got my tools made is what really accelerates you. It is extremely slow in this game until you can get your tools made, and I'll show you why. So we really didn't do all that much caving, but you guys can see where we're going to go to right now. Just right across from where our little house is, up on this play area, is just a massive tunnel system. Massive tunnel system. I've got some of this lit up and some of it's not. And you guys can see the power of this. So you can see my inventory is almost completely empty. And we're gonna time this. So it's 3 minutes in, we get down in here, and we're not even mining yet. We're gonna go down in this cave system, start cleaning up what we can see, what's revealed to us by just throwing down some torches. You guys can see I've cleaned this area up just a little bit. I came down here earlier and kind of cleaned up most of the ores in the hole. But you guys can see in my inventory I had some netherrack, so I used netherrack to make like a little, just to throw some blocks down. But I have done like hardly any caving in here. We're gonna start doing this for a couple of minutes. You guys can see it, how fast, how easy it is to get, and a ton of it. You guys can see how massive how big this cave is. It's just huge. Good and bad. The good thing about this is there's a ton of blocks, ores, and coal revealed to us. Bad thing is there's just a lot of area you have to light up unless you want company. You guys can see this. This is just wide open. I'll close all of this. Just like a straight shot down. Look at that. Look at our vision right now. diamonds, gold, redstone down there. So if somehow we can make our way down that way, it might not be, it's probably not this episode, because this episode is just going to be us pull and just showing you guys how we got to where we are now. I like lighten up a lot. I mean, I like using up pretty much all of my torches, because the more that we get lit up, the less that the inside of a cave that's going to spawn on us. And then I retrace my steps back, and I'm fast so we can vision down. The less likely that we're going to something. Don't want any company. Don't want anything knocking us off. Right down in the So efficiency 4, fortune 3. You guys can see this. Look at all the copper that we already have. We almost have 3 stacks of copper already. We haven't even done anything yet. So what happened was I got my fortune 3 pick, and I came down in this cave, and I was able to pull like 20 stacks of copper out of here in like no time. And that translates to a bunch of XP. That's how I was able to get my chest piece enchanted. Was just going back and processing all of the copper that I came down here and got, and made it into experience, and enchanted my chest piece. So I got my diamond chest piece. They level 30 enchants affect your armor too. Oh, that could have been death right there. Never, ever, ever. Especially like where I am right now. Never dig below yourself and you fall down. You don't know what's below you. It could be completely empty. That was really bad. Could have died right there. And it generates like these routes where it's just like a dead end. Like, really hard to get below you. Some of these ways I've already been down, but I wasn't mining. I was just putting torches down. You guys can see retracing my steps with once again my fortune 3 pick is just gonna make this dump. So this is the first little bit of gold that we've gotten, and we got gonna be just a lot of mats here. us. Oh yeah. I know I'm kind of focused here a little bit. I know there's a lot of dead silence here, but I'm just trying to show you guys like how it was 3 minutes. It's been 8 minutes, and we've got 5 stacks of copper, almost a stack of iron, almost a stack of coal, and we haven't done anything yet. Like we've been pretty much this whole time has just been me walking around, like trying to get back to where I was. Just pretty OP having these. Once you get your tools, I mean, the one tool that you really need with fortune pick. A little nutty down there. We could risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna grab this, and then we'll ride the water down. So one of the things you can do in Minecraft is find a waterfall. That one and ride it down. That's super risky. I don't know if I want to do. We could easily die down there even with our decent gear. I know I lost right now. Guess we'll find up this. Up and lit. Kind of go. It's heading up, which is great. So the thing about these ender guys, these endermen, they don't attack you. So you look in their eye. As long as you don't look in their eyes, they'll just sit, walk around. They're not hostile. They. Archers are what's the issue is. Got these wide open holes. Archers can hit us, smack us into them. Plus, like I said, it's right below us. The main issue. It just goes straight down. Straight down. Looking at this, we want to be heading a way back. Is oh, here we go. Already lit up. Cool. I'm gonna open up my bag real quick and You're down here. 12 minutes. Got 1, 2, 7 stacks, 8 stacks of ore. That's a lot of ore in a very little amount of time. And all of this is stored experience because you turn around and you smelt it. And then we can turn around and like the next 100% the next thing I'm gonna make, hopefully right in front of you guys right now, sword. We for sure need a sword. Merc. I should make a bow, but I'm going. Let's see. Down home. So yeah, that's kind of the update. Is that's the only thing I was really working on. Was just striking out like 5 times on picks until got this one that's in hand right now. And now we can turn around, and with the changes that they made to the game, fortune affecting gold and iron now is just crazy stuff. So we'll go down here. We already had things cooking, so you guys can see. Split this up a little bit. Stacks. Copper. Tons and tons of copper. This is all, like I said, you can see my faded out. We're almost level 29 right now. We just have a nutty amount of materials now. Tons of copper, tons of gold. Tons of everything. Like I said, the only thing we really don't have is diamonds. So maybe that's what something I can put on. Maybe right now. So maybe we'll get enough. So we have 4. Will be boots. I think we have any more diamond. So that's 4 is enough for make some boots. Make some diamond boots. Phantom. The closest gets us. So yeah, that's the only thing I really. You guys can see the couple of boxes I put down just for proof. Kind of went into the nether for 2 seconds, killed some stuff. I did a little bit of strip mining. Oh, maybe we do that. We could do that for 2 seconds. You guys can see it how fast this goes. I'm gonna pull out this. I'm gonna make one more set of chests, and we'll just start guard. Easiest way to just kind of get your. This doesn't wreck. So easiest way to kind of you're overwhelmed with your inventory is just throw everything in fucking. Make a new box and just. Then we can come back and go through it later. We got our boots here. We'll see. Oh, 52. All right, we'll just. Oh wow, that was perfect. Okay, so it's just a nuts amount of ore we got, which, like I said, is stored. Oh. Lapis. I'm gonna do this. Grab one. This is dye too, but I'm not using it for dye right now. What H? Right here? Or lapis. So unfortunately, we only got breaking 3 on our boots, but there are other Toughness 2, 3 armor versus 2 armor. Grade. So we're getting close to being decked out. But we're going to go down here. I want to show you guys what I was working on. So that was one way to get XP. Or just, you know, doing caves. Another way to do this is actually only very many. So we're only going to be down here for just a little bit. But I ended up digging this out all the way down to diamonds. I think I showed this on. And oh yeah, here. Look at this. So I'd left this open. So we use our fortune pick. And we got 7. We have fortune or efficiency 4. Makes us go pretty quick. Even though this slate can't dig through it very fast. With efficiency 4, still not fastest. I think you get actually technically get efficiency 5. Maybe we could tinker around with that at some point. I'm just going to show this for just use up our torch. Okay. You guys can see this is another way. Strip mining. Find mats. There's no risk besides lava doing this. I mean, you can run into other cave systems. But if you're looking for diamonds, this is the way that I do it. Go down to where diamonds are, and then it just... strip mining. For this pick that I'm using has only efficiency 4 on it. It's really fast, but it doesn't... It gets used up really fast because it doesn't have unbreaking. So what you want is... best case scenario. Come down here with a pick that has efficiency 4 and an unbreaking 3 on it. And then you have, when you're actually mining things that you want, like gold or diamonds, you use your fortune pick on it. You're only using your fortune pick on things that trying to maximize crops like this. Sometimes if I'm doing this, like when I get home from work and I just want to chill out for a half hour, I'll do some strip mining for a half hour. Throw a show on and kind of wind down for the day. So this pick, I don't necessarily want to have it get used up and break. I can save it. And then what I can do is when you make an anvil, so I'll show you guys an anvil and what it does. This pick's almost toast. Like I said, you can combine like items. So a diamond pick that has unbreaking and a diamond pick that has efficiency. Combine them and put, you know, for a certain amount of levels. So now, like, we have a lot of XP income now with how much we're able to gather now really fast. 15 minutes of mining. Kind of things to throw in furnaces and gather the XP from. Turn around. Anvil. make even better uh, tools for us, or at least not waste uh, level 30 enchants. So we'll go up, and I don't know if we have just Unbreaking 3 on a pick. Like that's it, like we roll just one, but we'll see. Like we're down there mining while this smelted. See how crazy that is? Isn't that awesome? Another level 30 inch. And we got diamonds, so maybe we'll make we need pants, right? We're gonna do this. But, oh, we got a crafting table right here. I'm just gonna throw a crafting table right here. Crafting table now. We already got chests. We need pants. Enough. Ooh, that's perfect. Protection 4 and a break. We're one item away from having a full set of armor. We just need our headpiece now. Oh yeah, man, we gotta do it. I keep forgetting. We gotta do it. Isn't cooked. Cool. Now we gotta do a sword. I gotta actually. I'm just gonna use up all our diamonds. We gotta go down. Go down. Are we gonna go down? Back down? No. Let this cook. So this is the other thing. So that was kind of you guys can see it how you got two options. You either three options. You can go to the Nether and kill mobs and gather quartz there. You can cave, go through the caves and mine and get a ton of passive or XP that's just sitting there. And then you come back and you throw it in furnaces and you get XP that way. And then you can go down and strip mine. So that's kind of the way that I've been able to get all these items. And so the other thing I've also got going on is I wanted to show you guys. So we did one of the items that we've already made. So we've got our efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 shovel. So you guys can see my inventory is clear here. And then this thing is a monster. We're gonna come out here, show you guys how I set up kind of area where I can really start getting some materials. Little farm or getting a lot of trees we can cut down and turn around having building materials. So like we already hit one goal with the shovel. Got our shovel now. Now the other thing, and I didn't really matter. I'm gonna kind of level. Do I want to level this out, or do I just want to? Maybe I just want to pull some. We can do two things. We can kind of level some of this out. So you guys can see here, the shovel 1 hits. Efficiency 4 1 hit blocks. So if I want to take, like eventually take all of this sand, glass, that's what do. I'm just trying to massage this area down just a bit so it kind of looks more better on the eye. Getting a little bit of smoothing things out. Turn around. I want to make a little area. Planting some trees. Because we also, part of what I did, I also have our axe. So we have efficient, we don't have it's not unbreakable. Still efficiency. That back shape. So having a little area where I got out here. So I've done this so many times. This is the material that I use, like being close to desert biome. This is usually the bread and butter when I play mine. You get to this point, really start building. You guys can see I build in the same area where I have my crops. Crops grow, trees grow. There's nothing you can really do with sand, but is what it is. Got to find or position yourself in the biome or close to the biome, so you have access to thousands and thousands and thousands of sand for glass. Daytime again. And I start getting set up. I can do this real quick. So making things a lot easier for yourself is should be given. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I know that these areas that I have right now are just like dog shit. I understand. We're gonna do some quality of life stuff outright, not exactly right now, and I'm trying to show you how this build is gonna start rolling. Being able to clear out some area, get our set up, our little farm here. Guess this is a lot more. Where we want to go skim? Want to go skim down there? Or want to problem? We're gonna address a lot of this. A lot of this we're gonna utilize for like big plans, maybe whole bay right here for a build, a ship or something. Dock, all that good stuff. Like not just like this is garbage. Like this bridge is just absolute garbage, but it was just something temporary. I'm gonna come down, grab. dirt. Got a little bit. Back out here. So I'm showing my process, so you guys are kind of how is it that we get all these materials, and how do we do things efficient? Process. I'm not gonna wreck this whole thing. You don't need that freeze right now. Thin this out just a little bit. Like right here. Get this all the way. Patches. Sand back just a little bit. Pull this back in. Because we're doing two things. We're leveling this out for ourselves. Gathering sand. Birch. Skim. Alright, that's better. So then we can this comes off, but then technically I'm not min-maxing this, so what I mean by that is take off the rest of this sand. Let's below this, and because we're gonna need so much sand. The one not being used, but alright. I'll have to be that completely crazy with Bill. How far we want. Fill all this in. And the other mod packs, so like this, obviously this is vanilla, but you can there's tools that you can make that set down more than like it's not like creative mode. It's not going to set down any blocks that you don't have in your inventory, but what it does is just uses more, it plunks down more material. So you can see we're only putting down one block at a time. There's tools that put down more. I don't have enough. It's little projects that I like to do. I know that when I'm off and running with one of my builds, I'll probably kill this chop down these trees probably 20, 30 times, depending on how much time I want to play. So we'll see how if we get off and running with this, playing some vanilla, how much time I actually play it, and setting myself up for making things easy later on by doing it. Because I can just get home and just do nothing but chop down trees for a half hour or so. It's already planted and ready for me. So you guys can see how fast that these tools are. So I'll start cutting down. It does have silk touch on it, so I might accidentally hit a leaf block and it'll actually save the leaf block, which is actually kind of funny. You guys can see it how, you know, it took what I would say, let's say 5 hours. It took us 5 hours to collect the cows, to collect the sugarcane, the wood, and then hit level 30, and do that 6, 7, 8, 9 times. You know, going out gathering, or going to the nether, or, you know, strip mining, or you can even cut down trees and then process and make charcoal to get enough experience to hit level 30 7 or 8 times. And obviously you have to have the diamonds. But now, you know, 5 hours to get to this point, and now you have your tools. Like I said, this is what I work towards. I do this first every time, and then it kind of sets up the rest of my game, being able to just sustain my tools. Vanilla is you can make it really difficult, or you can make it really, really. Done the same thing. I enjoy this game, but it takes a while. Not a while. It just takes effort to make it easy on yourself. Got the old sugarcane out of control. I don't know what else we're going to use it for. Might be a purpose for sugar. Make some like, I don't know. I gotta look up there. You know, we've got pumpkin pie. You can make cake. And then obviously having steaks as good food. And then maybe we can get into making some potions. You know, I've just never gotten far, not or put enough effort into seeing what kind of potions you can make or elixirs for your guy. Like, obviously, like the end game stuff is now that we're starting to get some of our gear, we can go into the fortresses and just get into some more advanced stuff, seeing what else they've added to the. I'm gonna go sleep real. And at what they've added to the game in terms of, they've added biomes in the nether, so there's fungus in there. There's other things that I haven't even looked into yet. There's other mobs in there. There's a boar in there, and then oh yeah, beacons. Maybe that's a goal that we can have, is we can get our base set up like the way we want a little. It's like, you know, how we're kind of prepping that now. It's kind of like the calm before the storm. skim this. What up? What up, dog? A little bit more. I want this a little. That's another thing we got to do well. Did this on episode or a couple episodes ago. Which is we need to find dark oak. So there's a couple trees that we're missing. But this is good. This right here is good. As soon as this grows, and we're gonna be able to get way more. I mean, at some point when you start cutting down this many trees, you're gonna have so many saplings that you're just gonna be pitching them and throwing them away. But like right now, we're just making more copies, getting this set up. Having a couple hundred trees. Chop them down. Cool. All right, we're ready. We'll go screw around and do other stuff. So that's kind of set up. Sugarcane's off and running. So while we were doing that, we might have enough for one more enchant. This is a kind of a cool episode showing having multiple things going at the same time. You can go out, do some mining, come back, chop some trees down while your ore and stuff is cooking. We didn't quite get there. But now we can turn around. Actually, we're going to do that. So we got 40. So let's go find some of the sand away. Deal just a couple of coal. Find a little bit more ore and we'll cook it down. I'm specifically going to go try to find some charcoal. So we'll see how that goes. We haven't done very much exploring. So maybe we'll come over here. I'm not going inside the nether. You guys, I know you guys are like, can you show me where? No. We ain't going to go in there until I'm ready to take on homies. But actually, know what we're going to do? We're going to go over here. This is going to be adventure. Yeah, we haven't touched any of this yet. So you can see this biome over here. That's exposed stone. Okay. This is so look at this is perfect. See all this desert? Or yes, this desert. This is amazing. This is going to be so much glass for us to use. We picked like the perfect spot for this build. You guys can see this biome over here. Okay. This is perfect. I know I haven't touched any of this. And the one thing that we need is coal. So there's that little town. There's some horses. Cool. We'll see if we can get lucky here. I don't have to put much effort into finding some coal. Looking around. Not much, actually. Lots of copper. Really need coal. Up here's. It's hit and miss when the biome generates. Flips, like, deletes the cluster or not. The reason we need some coal is smelt up that sand. A lot of gravel. Plus, we just haven't explored all that too much. We explored kind of toward that jungle. We haven't. So, man, there's so much desert. Let me come this way. You can actually see something. We'll go out here in a little adventure. Seconds. See something over. It's another little village or whatever. Plus, there's covered stone. Go check it out. Hopefully, we don't die. This is the one thing I just don't. I haven't looked into the game or if what's risky and what's not. So it looks like possibly open water is really risky because those guys that throw the spears, even with gear, like you're not unless I have a bow. So that's another thing I've got to work on is my weapons. We need a bow and we need a really good sword. Check out this little village. At topography map, huh? Map making. Food. Cool. All the villagers, huh? Talk to them. Clay. That's not bad. 10 clay balls for an emerald. Farm. Okay. That's kind of cool. Look at that. Power 1. Emerald for rabbit stew. Huh. Smoker. Interesting. For cartography map, a smoker. They get pissed off at stuff. Doesn't look like it. Ransacking them. You guys ever spawn into a new game? I mean, vanilla is vanilla. It's easy as hell. I mean, these villages are set up with... Look at all this hay. I'm just going to take a little bit of hay. We can just make easy bread with it. I also got to make sure which way we came in at. This. Oh, is it laying down? Look at it. This camel's laying down. That's cool. So they added camels. That's cool. Wow, that was really cool. I think we came in this way. I wonder if this cat is attacking gatos or attacking stuff. I just wanted to come over here real quick because it's exposed stone. You guys can see it's really easy to find. Difficult. Kind of risky being out here, but we have geese and deer now. Kind of looking around just for some easy. All right, we'll head back. Kind of a neat little town. And then we'll finish off this episode with one more. We'll get our headpiece enchanted. Actually, do we even? I don't know if we have diamonds. We might have to go down real quick and get some diamonds. Right now, like I said, this might being in open water might be super risky. So we'll see. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna do headpiece. Well, I'll do sword. I'll do sword. Oh, hear that? See, there it is. That guy's throwing spears at us. All right. Well, it's battle royale time. Out here when it's. Oh. That is not what I wanted. You get pissed off? Get out of here. That was not. I jumped at the wrong time there. Right into a hole. See, so like the bigger mind games here is I can get into brewing and just have like healing potions on us, have swiftness potions on us, having anything that we need if we get into a spicy situation like just like that where we have to fight a bunch of things and just do a ton of, if we have our weapon, we have our bow, long ranging stuff is obviously the way to go. Maybe I'll just make that right now. The only issue with the bow is we don't have a way to make a lot of arrows until we get a mob grinder where we can gather up a bunch of arrows. It's just okay, so I take that back. We can get a lot of feathers by making and breeding chickens. So chickens drop feathers, and then you can turn around and use their feathers for making a lot of arrows. So maybe we'll look into some of this stuff. We're like I said, right now we've set up our area for building. So wood. And sugarcane, we need to possibly get a couple of farms going. Cows, get sheep. All right, so we're back. Yes. And we can just speed it up by not putting full stacks. Spread it out. A bunch. And at the same time. All right, we got that. Second. 60 again. And we'll make a. What do you guys think? I'm gonna I'm going to. So we got this. We've got a piece of paper here. White is going to be a bow. Blue is going to be. Do we have a sword? Let me look. No, we. Oh, that sucks. So it looks like we're just gonna make a. We gotta see if we can. I forget how to make a. Wait. I think it's just string. String and wood. So we'll see here. Let's look at this. So, oh, we can do crossbow. Nah, we'll just do bow. The bow. Okay. So look at it. So that's kind of cool. Look at first time going to the crafting bench and then putting this in there, and it shows you how to make the items. So there's a bow, and then we could do a crossbow, and there's a shield. Really? Oh look, spectral arrows. What? What is this? Brush, dude. This is sick. I got it. We got it. We're gonna do this on the next up. On episode 8, the next one, we'll go through all of this and just see what's new. We can make a fishing rod. That's cool. All right, so we're gonna do our bow. We got our bow here. And you still gotta do the same thing. So you take lapis, throw the lapis in. Power 3. Oh, that's all we got. We got power 3. We can look these up. So we got a level 30 enchant. Have 23 arrows. So maybe we'll just keep these on us. And the next thing we got to do is sword. So on the next one, I'm gonna play a little bit, just get us some diamonds. And on the next one, we're gonna go through that crafting bench, check out the new maybe some of the new recipes like for shield and crossbow. And then we'll really be able to get into this. We'll be able to get our headpiece, get a sword, and then we'll do a little Royal Rumble style on the next one, guys. Hopefully you enjoy these. Leave me some feedback. Leave me some likes. Peace out, crew.